Welcome to Project Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm currently stood on top of my capital vessel watching the sun rise. That's the very blue sun down on the horizon there. We've got a nice green moon up there. In the last part, we came to this planet here, Iwo 2, and you can see I've spent quite a lot of time since the end of the last video exploring the planet, and I actually went all the way round the pole here. And to be honest, I didn't find very much. But what I have found is a couple of void docks which I want to loot out before we move on. And what I'm thinking is, let me just get this set up. Fancy visiting possibly Iwo 1, or we got this one here, which is a lava planet. I think we tried visiting a lava planet before and got into a little bit of trouble. We've also got this here, Pubble Desert, which kind of sounds slightly interesting. So what I want to do before we move on from this system is possibly check out these three planets here and the moons that Iwo 1 and that Hycodia don't seem to have any moons, but this one looks quite interesting. It's got quite a few moons. It's got one there, Xerox Resource Survey in progress. And I think we got something there, so I certainly would like to check out this planet here. Maybe we'll do this one first, and then once we've investigated these planets, we've also got this Iwo 5 here. Once we've taken a look at this area, what I want to do is go back to the central star and rebuild my capital vessel. But the first thing we're going to do, that brilliant sunlight shines. Look at that. Oh, maybe it's actually a sunset rather than a sunrise. Yeah, it's a sunset, actually. Got it wrong. Go and take out the void dock. I mean, the void dock is probably one of the best POIs for, I wouldn't say resources, but they seem to have a guaranteed unique weapon in them. So I certainly want to keep trying that out. Just let the shields build up. Now, if you watched my previous video, you're probably going to have a pretty good idea how I'm going to take this dock down. It's got a vulnerability. There are turrets mounted on the top, but the trick is to get in fairly close. We'll just ignore the... I mean, what you do is you get in really close and you fire at the leg of the... Oops. What happens is, it just, after you've shot a lot of ammunition into it, as I say, get it right, you can take it down in 2 shots. Like that. I think what you've got to do is aim for the center block. I think if you blow out the center block, and that's it, you've got it. Of course, we're just going to drop down and loot the drones. I mean, this POI is certainly worth the ammunition. And we're just... a couple of power cells, a couple of rockets. He was also shooting back this way a bit. Oh, it's one of those fire-breathing dragon creatures. Actually found a little bit of terrain there. What are you firing at? Oh, look at that. It's a pteropod. Obviously, they've got some kind of basis out here. Just go over. Wait, stop firing, wasting my ammunition. Looks like the other one might have already de-rezzed. Oh well, that's the way it goes. Now the next thing we're going to do is line up here, and we're going to blow a hole in roughly about here, I think. I think I might be in the wrong position. We'll soon find out. Yeah, we need to go up a little bit. I've kind of come in on the wrong side of this. We need to hit in about here. There's the core. Just I've got him. And we'll just get in close. Turn the thrusters off while we... Thrusters back on again, because we got visitors. Yeah, we'll get rid of this guy. It's almost like the turrets follow my cue. Anyway, we're certainly going to loot these guys. Go away. I'm busy. Can't you see I'm busy? Right, hopefully that will go armed. We'll certainly pick this guy up and then we'll dump everything off into the ship. We've got some heavy weapons, some Saphium. Put that in there, that in there, that in there. And this can go into the fridge. Of course, what we need to do now is go for the primary loot boxes, which are up here. That's the right one. Hopefully there'll be a nice weapon in here. We got a plasma blaster. Not one of my favourite weapons, to be honest. I can't remember what ammunition it uses. It uses plasma blaster shells. I mean, it does 1,000 damage though. Wow. Can't remember if that's actually bigger than the... See, I've got the... Well, we'll just get you there. Get some fuel out as well. 1826. Can't remember. Let me just take a look at my... I've got a plasma blaster. I've got... So in some ways it is compatible. This does 1,000 damage, explosive damage 650. This is more powerful than this, but sometimes you got to look at the reload speed. This has got a magazine capacity of 3. This has got a magazine capacity of 5. Actually, not a bad weapon. Actually, maybe we'll swap those around, and that can go back into the main ship. I mean, the plasma blaster is pretty useful in some circumstances, but it's not something that you want to use all the time, partly because it is expensive in ammunition. There's nothing on this side, so we'll just go all the way round down to here. It's a nice red. Oh, we got plasma injector, tool turret for an HV and a data pad. If we ever find anywhere where we can sell these data pads. There's one more entry pool. Just trash out the... Oops. Oh, look at that. Gauss shotgun. I just want an epic shotgun. I mean, a Gauss shotgun's okay, but when you compare it with the epic shotgun, it's not quite as powerful. It doesn't have the magazine capacity. And what we need to do is find which way to go. This is the wrong way, it goes without saying. just go back the other way. It's the cannon. So walking through these corridors while the core's active is pretty deadly. In fact, you probably won't survive. But if you just knock on the side door, you can get to this one. Well, we'll take the health kits. I've got 60 health kits. I probably need to drop some of those off. And then we'll just come through here. Got another loot box here. We'll take that. Adding to our supplies. Then these two loot boxes down the end often have quite powerful. Got Prometheum Slammers, health, stamina. That's not bad. Take that. What we got here? Radiation cleansing nanite ejectors. Injectors, not ejectors. Weapon there. Some of this stuff in the fridge. Well, put that in the fridge. I don't think this liquid assassin. I mean, to be honest, the liquid assassin. We'll just trash it out. Actually, I think. Just all that in the. And that's it. For relatively little effort, you get some pretty good quality loot. So if you ever come across a void dock, it's certainly worth doing, especially for the heavier weapons. We'll just get back to the ship. Out through the side door, which I produced. And the thrusters on. I'll find my vessel. It will be over this way somewhere. Drop in on the back here. Squeeze on the back here. Just this off to normal lights. This person. The first thing we're going to need to do is I think we'll put most of this stuff in the loot box actually for the moment. So I don't really want to waste too much time sorting it out in this part. We'll keep the sort this all the way up to there, and the rest of this stuff is my standard supplies. Now before we leave, I just want to check the level of ammunition. And a 57. So next thing we're going to need to do is Scar Raider. Change you to obey. And while we're moving to the next one, out quite a few of those missiles. Go back. Just to show you where we're going to go to now, we're about here. I think the next void dock is out here somewhere. So it's just a little bit further round to the west. I suppose I could pick this stuff up as well. I keep walking past it because I'm not exactly got a shortage of food at the moment. I haven't really been harvesting very much. So we'll just pick all this up. Put this in the farm fridge. See, I don't really need it. I've got more than enough supplies to be going on with. Food's a little bit low actually, so what I've been trying to do is use up some of these steaks and that. Got a pile of sandwiches as well. I'll just keep using these up. Just top up our oxygen as well. And we're just going to the west. Oh yeah, I accidentally turned off my information screen there by pressing F6. Because one thing I am very much aware about is the fact that there's a possibility that we will get an update for Project Eden. When that happens, I do want to start a new playthrough with whatever new features Revin decides to put on. I'm just going to come here, turn the thrusters off, stand up, go back to normal light, the interior lighting on the ship, and hopefully get the ammo box. Ammo. Oh, wow. Obviously, I'd not realised I had already made some ammunition for the SV. Okay, I mean, I'm going to use it all up anyway, because the amount of missile fire is, well, the missile launchers go through a lot of ammunition very quickly. So, I'm just going to come here. Off. Wait for the shields to build up. Right, shields are up. I think we'll do a kind of bit of a first-person attack now. Oh, we've got multiple drones. One down. Huh. One's a little bit more robust with the defense. It still does the job. Get rid of the minigun drones. Okay, this one's a little bit more concentrated. So we'll just pull back a little bit and recharge our shields. I think because this has got probably a few more. This one had a few more drones defending it, I think. And down you go. Down you go. Next thing is just loot the loot out the drones. Another one just over there. Problem with getting too close to the void dock is that we may wake up a few bug uglies. It's got some power cells. Pull back. Another drone, rocket drone just here. And we'll take that. And we'll just a bit of a quick unload into here. Level up, and again we've got the tower there, so what we should be able to do, if we blast in about here, we should be able to do it in one. Just blow out the lower wall so I can actually get a better shot in there. Got him. He's gone. Shuts them up because we just destroyed the core. Go in and get the armored golem. Pick him up. Gotcha. Level off and land. Go to normal light. Come on, game. Actually, hopefully, we get that way. MCR. Oops, not the cargo box. We'll take the health kits. Offload this as well. Do exactly the same as we did last time. So we're going for the red box first. Okay, nothing special except for some power cells, which would be very useful. 1800 more fuel cells, which will keep me going. Another Gauss shotgun. That's 2 Gauss shotguns I've got. A little bit dark. Just want to make sure. Yeah, come the wrong way again. Let's go up here. I say this tunnel, you can get hit by 2 sides. You've got a turret at that end and a turret this end as well. So this is very much a little bit of a kind of death alley here. What we got here? We got some Black schematics, auto miner. I was actually watched a video, I think it was yesterday, made by Spand. He was talking about his wish list for Empyrion, and I must agree. I must agree with some of his sentiments in the sense that I like the idea when he was saying about expanding the game's trade capability to something a bit more formal, and I think that would be quite a great addition to the game, because you do acquire a lot of stuff as you go round, and the problem is always finding a trading station or somewhere to actually offload all the stuff. And I think, if, like he said, if there was more of a kind of galactic trade system running, I think it would make quite a big difference to the game. Okay, oops. I think okay, we're out. Seem to be out of range, so we'll up everything in here. Base vodka, promethium slammers. Not quite so much good loot in that one, but that's okay. I mean, you can't expect to get perfect loot every time. And we'll just get back to the ship and then we'll be on our way. Sun's coming up actually now, so. But now, if any of you have never done the space dock, don't ever try and come in these entrances. It's real hard work trying to get in from them. What are you shooting at? Oh, these are just. What are these guys then? Oh no, these are just horrors. They seem, on void planets, they seem to be kind of just wandering around the planet's surface being annoying. And we'll get back to the Yar Raider. We'll park on the back here. One thing I do find a bit odd with this Scar Raider is the fact that because you've got all the bits and pieces that stick up, you like with this turret here, you get restricted fields of fire, which reduces the overall capabilities of the ship. But I think we'll put this stuff in the farm fridge straight away. Got here Phoenix Firm Fronds. Schematic for. I mean, it'd be great if we could actually sell. I mean, you can see what these schematics are worth. These are worth 2,000 a time, and the fact they're all worth about 2,000 a time. So it'd be great if you could actually sell these. Just offload these. Put that in there as well. Got emergency life support. I think I actually like to keep those in the. Have I got it? Put those into the fridge. I think this lot can go in the farm fridge. For some reason I've got something from the constructor there as well. And then we'll just dump off this. A bit more Sathium. Lithium plates, Vulcan schematic, force fields, neodymium. I mean, we're doing quite well with the general resources. Power cells. I've got quite a bit too many in here as well, so I want to weigh the ship down with pretty large quantities of. I don't work that far away from ship when I'm in general power, so and just come here, put that in there. Farm fridge, not farm fridge, it's food and meds. We'll just dump off that. Some of this other stuff. I think I'm just going to shove a lot of this other stuff into the loot box at the moment. I'll sort it out off camera. See, I mean, some of the stuff I've got in here, none of it's really perishable. Probably that could go in the trash. Maybe we'll just put some of the constructor stuff in. So we've got schematic for a nanite injector, the Gauss shotgun. Out of that we've got 2 Gauss shotguns and that epic weapon. Food and meds. Put that in there. A little bit more of that in there as well. Magnesium powder, and we've got building supplies. Put the force fields in, and all the rest can just sit there for the moment. And I think it's now time to move on from this planet. So we'll just get down into the cockpit. Just going to get up into space. We are. Stars around. We got an SVR1 caliber there. Got the Prometheum asteroid that was over there, that I was actually started to mine. Kind of a little bit. No. I don't really want to waste your time. So where are we going to go? The planets are born with swirling and scattered ashes. That's a medium pummeled desert, water discovered. I think we're going to go here and see if we can have a bit better luck with the lava planet. Okay, where is the... Oh, come off it, game. Can we get up speed? Oh, managed to get away with it. Yeah, wow. Right, we've got a lot of stuff around us at the moment. Have a look what we got here. Arcosium. Oh. I'd love to pick up the Zarcosium asteroid. Very tempted to see if we can get to one of those asteroids over there. I mean, I'd love to pick up the Zarcosium asteroid. Now, I think what we'll do is we'll go for the planet first, and then we'll see what we can find. I mean, this is quite a busy system. I mean, a Xerox trading station would be nice, but one thing about when you've got in a Xerox system like this, you do need to keep an eye out for the really big ships. Despite having all the weaponry we got, we're not really a match for a ship with lots of heavy armor on it because we don't have the shielding. So we're just going to head for the planet and see what we can find. Right, here we are. We're just breaking through the atmosphere. We can get fire rain here. Be a little bit careful from that perspective. We've got a couple of Xerox bases. Got something over there. Got here. Oh, we got 6 Zarcosium deposits, 6 gold, 6 promethium, and wow, looks like virtually every resource on this planet is got some value. It'd be interesting. Got something that way, but lots and lots of Xerox. We need to find somewhere to put down. So I think maybe there's a lava lake here. I think there's lots and lots of drones there, kind of hanging around. Okay. Alright, that's a medium promethium. I'm wondering what those little dots are over here. It's almost like buildings, aren't they? What are these? These are radio service platforms. Absolutely no idea what they are. We need somewhere to land. It's just kind of see if we can find a level area. There's a kind of open space here. We just kind of get in. I think we'll just land here. I think it's a bit of a flat enough area. Oops. Just move forward a little bit. Okay. Thrusters off. Check the ammunition situation. I've got some junk in. We certainly don't want to take the junk with us. Instructor in. Get rid of that. Jump in the SV and do a bit of reconnaissance. Oh, haha. Okay, we're gonna have to watch out for the fire rain. It's gonna be no joke. The surface mining on this planet is gonna be fun. I just want to see if we can assess the. We'll wait for the shields to build up. I'm very curious about what a radius service platform actually is, and what type of defenses it's going to have. It's the medium promethium. I would say I don't ever recall encountering one of these. And of course, if they've got serious turrets, they're going to have overlapping fields of fire. I can see turrets on each corner. Got one there, one there. We could kind of go in and take those. The problem's gonna be, let me just test something. We go. Ah, we've woken them up. Okay. We expend a lot of ammunition doing that. I don't really want to do that in this part. Maybe with next part we'll do that. Yes. Gotcha. Now the problem's going to be is trying to get in and loot this guy. You know, it's gone back to foggy, so maybe we can kind of jump out and not get incinerated by the fire rain. So lazy, just get into here. What do we get from that? Oh, that was worth it. I'm interested in what that is over there. There's also something just tucked in here. I think we can kind of sneak up and see what this is. Right, we found a Xerox Foundry. That looks like a pretty big complex, actually. That might be worth checking out. Oh, abandoned assembly yard. That's a fairly nice POI to take down as well. It looks like we might have found a planet that's going to be certainly worth kind of exploring in a little bit more detail. Let's see what we got here. It's not that big as well, so I think we can probably get out and explore it almost completely. There's a large cannon drone there. We're not worried too much about these guys. We'll just kind of zip past them. See what this is. I mean, it's probably... I mean, it could be a crashed freighter. Okay, why is this not showing up? That a Magmacite formation. It's kind of floating in the air. Absolutely no idea what this is. But I think Magmacite is actually an element. I don't know if we can actually mine it. Let's just... How's the temperature here? 500 degrees. Wow. Okay. We're just going to drop in here, I think. If we can actually... Okay, let me just move forward. Can we mine these? Okay, we can mine them. I'm not sure if we're going to get anything. We just give it a go. Got 21 gold. Wow. Okay. Let me just go here. Let's offload that. Hook to that. What on earth is that? Right, we got magmacite ore. Okay. Right, I think we just killed something. Just gonna mine out some of this and just see what we got. Got absolutely no idea what you would use magmacite for. So you get loads of gold, and you get some magmacite. Obviously, it's pretty rare, but we're gonna take it. Cannot pick up inventory. Oh wow, this stuff must be intensely heavy. Anywhere else I can store it? Yeah, wow. 3 tons. Wow. I don't think we're going to be able to pick any more of this up. I'm not sure. We'd have to come with the SV. If I put that back, that doesn't really make a lot of difference, does it? First of all, okay, we're just gonna have to that bit of all there. This is 4 times. I think we just picked up one more bit, but okay, we're just gonna have to sacrifice that for the moment. Got a plasma drone there, so that. So as I say, guys, if any of you actually know what you would use magmacite for, I'm assuming it'd be used in some form of production. I think what we're going to do is just scoot across here because we can't do anything now because the ship's very heavy. But I think we'll just go this way. I mean, if there's lots of this magmacite ore on, I think we could just use the capital vessel to actually do the mining. But we're just going to explore this way for the moment. And we've got some large cannon drones as well. Wow. We're right down here now. My capital vessel is over there. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go west. Actually, no, I'm just going to see if I can pick up whatever that is. We'll find out what that is so that we know if it's going to be worth actually picking up. Found a medium gold deposit. Lots and lots of drones and stuff around here. Got some ruins there. Got an abandoned mine. That's fairly routine, I think. So we're just going to need to try and... Got a gold deposit there. The ship's getting a little bit difficult to control. Yeah, we're not going to worry about them. We'll try and pick up some resources on the way back to the capital vessel. And so let me just get this way. Right, what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to make my way back up to here. We're just going to mark it, I think. We'll just set a marker and remove on arrival. Where are you? Up that way. There it is. So we're just going to go this way, and I'll see you once I get back to the Scar Raider. So here we are. We're back to the Scar Raider. We're just going to try and be a little bit tricky with the maneuvering. So we're just going to get in here. Come in here and try and drop down and land. Turn the thrusters off. And oops, come in here, turn that off, and we're only going to put this stuff into the load that power there because it's only balmy 80 degrees outside at the moment. But we're just going to get back into here and we'll just take a quick look at the instructor. So this is magmacite. Refine in a furnace to create magmacite ingots. So we're actually going to need to use a furnace to do it. We can't refine it in a normal in the normal constructor. Let me just see what I've got no idea. Let me just there we are. So we can make advanced power regulator, a device used to regulate the flow of energy. Magnetic plates. Magmacite in also this is actually going to allow us to make some fairly advanced technology actually. Magnetic plate there, 100. Dark matter pod. A large amount of dark matter spendable weightless and containment used in the construction of large devices. So augmented armor mold. A mold of expensive components to materials to allow to an advanced constructor to 3D print augmented armor. Interesting. Raw diamonds, you know. Wow. They're not messing about, are they? Advanced electric. So we've got a whole series of stuff there. I'm assuming that a lot of this may come from this area here. There's what's it? Progenitor research. You got like an advanced dark matter pods, generative shields, antimatter warp drive. I'm assuming that this is going to possibly open up this advanced technology, which I've none of it, which I've actually unlocked actually, because I haven't really seen the point for it yet. See, there's augmented light armor. Interesting. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will probably I'm very interested in finding out what these service platforms are. I've never encountered them. We've got the assembly yard, might be worth a crack, and of course we've got the Magmacite formation there. We've got quite a lot of stuff here around here that could be quite useful to pick up. So I certainly want to spend a little bit of time exploring what's it, Europeo, this lava planet. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.